What should I do next? If you're someone like this, then this video is for you. Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, and you're watching Priest TV. Today, we're gonna talk about what are the next options that people have after completing the 12th class. Now, 12th class is one of the critical junctures in life where you have to make career defining decisions. And unfortunately, students begin career planning at the last minute and end up choosing paths that are popular but not suited to their aptitudes. Therefore, it is very important to begin early and to know what are the options ahead of you after your schooling and make an intelligent and calculated decisions. What if I tell you only 93% of students are aware of 7 career options? Engineering, medical, chartered accountancy are not everything. There are a lot more career options after 12 which needs to be explored. Yes, there are a lot more career options, and let us see how the roadmap looks like. This is the slide that I'm talking about. If you're into your 12th class, grab a screenshot right away because this is hours of hard work together. Let us see what is in this slide. First, why this slide, man? It is because just to know your interest before you dive into any of the field, since it is one of the crucial decisions that you make in your life and you have a lot of advices bombarding in, all depends on your interest is what I say. If you're interested into a traditional career like engineering, doctor, chartered accountant, it's better to go with a course in that same stream. But if you want to explore more options that are there, like commerce, management, law, and the others that I'm going to talk about later, have it a thought. Now, what many people do is they become engineers and then think what to do. Never do that, because that was the mistake even I made. Have a clear roadmap of how your life is going to be in the next 4 or 5 years. Have a short term and a long term goal. Based on that, make your decision. That is what I call knowing the future prospects. Take 5 seconds of your time now and write down your interest and the future prospect, which means where you're gonna be in the life for the next 5 years. I hope you have written it. And now it is time to evaluate that prospect. If you're a guy that who's very eager into trying out different things, like you're a bird that has multicolored wings, the one right in the center, engineer, is for you, because you can do everything and anything there. But if you're passionate and very much particular about the backdrop that you had in your 12th class about sciences that chose medical, no more decisions. It is between medical and paramedical, and this flowchart shows you can graduate or get a job directly in the end. Now, if you are into humanities, I would be talking this next slide. And similarly, there is one section called the others. Now, people who are very much interested into all the extracurricular stuff that happens, photography, scuba diving, filmmaking, YouTubing, stock market, everything for me comes under this other section. Give it a shot, but don't be panicful, because that is not a long term option. Choose your path and go ahead in it, no matter what happens. Now, I'll deep dive into all of the options that you have very quickly and see what are the domains and the courses that are offered in that particular field as well. Let us start with the medical courses to our left. So this is what is in offer for all of the people who are interested into medical courses. The most preferred is MBBS allopathy. Whomever you ask are into MBBS allopathy. But is there an other alternative that you can try? Definitely yes. And there are 6 other mentioned right in front of your screen. You can even try Ayurveda, that is viral now in this corona time, and the Anandayas medicine. You can even try that. And to the right is how the paramedical courses are offered. Now, this is also one, I would say, underestimated course, because people don't know what the main objective or the end result would be like. If you want to be a nurse, then you are gonna get into this paramedical field. If you want to start your own pharmacy, try it out. Similarly, there are n number of options, and it keeps on coming, and all of these fall under one category called the paramedical. Now, my suggestion, if you are choosing medical, be very focused, and it's a long term result. The fruit that you get is over the long term, but it will be very sweet. Never give up in the middle, just keep on continuing. In long term, you will definitely see the growth. Now comes the most exciting part, and even very few people consider it as an option. And so did I didn't even know that courses like this ever existed. The one to the left is humanities courses, which is you get into advertising, bachelor of arts, general bachelor of arts, criminology, fine arts, interior designing, journalism. Everything comes under this section. Now, this is when you have interest towards one particular skill. For example, if you are interested in fine arts, go ahead, no more second thought. Second is management. Oh, I have missed this domain completely in my life. I didn't even never imagine that there is a domain called management. But when I came to know that I am a management person, I regretted of not doing this course. So if you are a management person like me, this is your particular domain. Get into management role. It can be anything, even hotel management, business management, bank management, anything. If you are a management person, get into it. BBA plus MBA. You can even try out HR, the human resources management, and it's very fruitful. Now comes the more technical side, which is called the commerce courses. And very few people choose it because lack of knowledge. How many of you watching this video know about chartered accountancy? Very few, right? That comes under commerce. There are many courses such as CA, CMA, CS, company secretary, and you don't need to study in any college for this. There is no need to worry of any attendance. And similarly, all the B Commerce, Bachelor of Commerce come under this section. And I've also added the point certified stock broker, which is trending now, and it comes under commerce. So if you have a backdrop of MEC in your 12th class, that is maths, economics, and commerce, chose this field, try to get into CA, chartered accounting, or else company secretary, which would be very, very helpful in your career. And the other part is BSc, Bachelor of Sciences. Choose this if you're very interested in any of the one field that you have did in your backdrop of 12, that is physics, chemistry, math, zoology, botany, etc. Any one thing that you really love, then go for it. BSc is the one that you do. Not only maths, physics, chemistry, you can also do Bachelor of Sciences in food technology, fashion designing, 3D animation also. Even I came to know this when I'm making this video. And now comes the most exciting part. It's CA, and as I said earlier, very few people know about it, but it is one of the most underrated options, I would say, because people worry about what the end result would be like. When you do a CA, you get to do two things when you complete it. One is a private job, and two is a practice. You can set up any one thing on your own, that is a practice, where you it's like an entrepreneurship and you do your own business. And private job is when you're employed somewhere else, working for a company and managing all their accounts, financial status, etc. We would be making a more deep dive video on CA because I have 4 CAs in my house. And now we will talk about engineering. Now, as I said earlier, people just run into engineering and then decide, okay, now I'm gonna go back and do another degree. There are people like that, but don't be that person. That is the main reason of making this video. Don't choose engineering just because all the people around you are saying engineering, engineering. If you're really interested, or if you're a bird with multicolored wings, then only get into engineering. Otherwise, don't get into engineering. It is like an ocean and you're just one fish in it. There are lots of thousands of engineers that is being produced every year, but what is the employability rate here? People get into engineering and only then realize that they are also just a one fish in the ocean. That is what happens. But I'm not degrading the course, and because I am an engineer too, and I did my electronics and communication, which is a course that is being offered. So when you talk about engineering, the most brilliant point is you can do anything at your freedom. If you have chosen a particular course, you have the maximum depth to explore. Unlike all other courses, you are never limited here, and it is very practical, and you know that all the things around us are engineered. So let us have a quick look at what are the courses offered. Computer science, electronics and communication, triple E, mechanical, civil. If you are interested in knowing how things would practically work, mech and civil. And there are a lot more other opportunities like marine engineering, polymer technology, textile engineering, lots and lots more, chemical engineering. Choose your passion and only then choose the stream. Don't blindly pick out computer science because it is like a hot cake. People are telling me computer science, the viral thing, the viral computer science. No, anything and everything is same when it comes from your heart. Even computer science students may or may not get the job. If you are passionate and you get to give that hard earned yard, definitely you would be equally competitive with a CSE guy. So that is what I wanted to share with all of you. Don't choose any stream just because someone is advising you. Think, evaluate your interest, and remember our roadmap that I showed in the start, all the 4 directions. Think and only then proceed.